And Eugene has been a part of our life since 1975. So, nice number of years. 75 to 2009 is just 30 years almost. Important and relevant. Yeah. Thank you. How I met Anita Dorn, who introduced me to Eugene. I was at a party. There was this Portuguese diplomat who was working here in Washington as a press attaché, and he had us invited to, we met him in Portugal, and he had us invited to a fancy cocktail party in Georgetown. And at that party, a beautiful house, a guy who had several fabulous collections, I forget of what now, but anyway, I was very impressed. And the tiny little garden was a swimming pool and all that. And at that party, I met Anita. Anita was called Anita Himmelfarb, but she called herself Anita Dorn. And she is the one, and I liked her because she was full of life and she seemed to be laughing all the time. And that is why I saw her several times in the following weeks after arriving in Washington. And I asked her if she would be so kind when she was going to Portugal on vacation to bring my grandmother's chandelier. It's a French 18th century chandelier, which she brought back for us, which was great. And she gave me this little dog. She arrived one day when we were going to lunch at the National Press Club, and she said, "This is for you." And I looked, and there was this cute little black furry thing. And I said, "What's that?" And she said, "It's a dog." And I said, "Are you sure? It's so small." And she said, "Yes, and it's for you." And I said, "But I only like big dogs, and my husband doesn't want any dogs." And she said, "Never mind, you keep him for 2 weeks. And he has a fabulous pedigree, and after 2 weeks I will get some place for him." And she also said, "My father gave him to me, but in my building dogs are not allowed, and we already have one." So I said, "Okay." So we kept this little dog, and after 2 weeks we had fallen madly in love. And David said, "The 2 weeks are up. When does the dog leave?" And I said, "The dog leaves when I am pregnant." And he said, "That's blackmail." And I said, "I know." So he said, "Okay, where are the papers for the American Kennel Club?" And we filled them out as Fredericq, the Albuquerque Taylor. And it was the following week that I met Eugene. And Eugene saw the greatness and dignity of my little Fredericq, who was a little gray-haired gentleman, a little poodle, and he was phenomenal. And Eugene said, "Look at him. He is a leader." And he really saw that this tiny little poodle would go on and want everybody to follow him. He was amazing. So Fredericq was amazing, but Eugene was amazing. And how I met him was through Anita and that party in Georgetown. Life is wonderful. You never know what's going to happen. Just never know. And it's always wonderful. There. And what happens when you wash dishes is that they become clean, and that's wonderful too. here we go. Quick rinse.